What's up, everyone? Welcome back. It's been 3 weeks. I was on a cruise. It was great. I didn't change the session number, but all these things I'll fix in time. Welcome to Aftermath. This will be session 15 after the intro, and our party started off, at least a couple of them did, in a town that was attacked by goblins. A lot of the townsfolk were captured, kidnapped, etc., killed. The party set out to try to rescue some of them. Succeeded to rescue a large number of the group. Sent them back towards the town area via a couple other spots. Sent some other people in that direction as well. They set out after Og's parents, along with a few other skilled individuals that were taken captive. Their journey has led them now to the town Andreason, where they received a message left by their friend Og that told them he's heading off. He's going to kind of sign on to this naval ship to try to get passage to the north, along with some skill and maybe some extra help. And with that, he has kind of also told them, this may be too much for us. I don't expect you to follow me. Basically, do your thing. While in town, they checked in on a contact that they had made on the train out there, Elini Moonshadow. Upon arriving, they found her factory attacked by a construct. Dealing with the construct, they started an investigation and took on a contract essentially with Elini to try to discover the source of this attack. Why did this construct turn on her and her factory? It's kind of essentially where we left off. The party has ventured out into the city with a couple of leads of possible directions to take with this investigation. And with that, we're going to go to our intro, and then we'll be right back.
Did get hit quite a lot.
There's a couple of you that are looking pretty rough. So welcome back, guys. If you're joining us, say hi in chat. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Saying hi just kind of lets the algorithm know that we're here, you're here. Also lets us as players and DM know that people are out there. And if we can't answer questions, like you're jumping in for the first time, you're not sure what the heck happened, we might be able to answer that in chat as we go. Other than that, if you're watching this later on YouTube or whatever, click like, jump in the sub there. If you're on Twitch, Amazon gives you a free sub if you're an Amazon Prime member. That would be an awesome way to support without having to spend any money. But yeah, with that, our party has left Elini Moonshadow's textile factory, the Moonbeam Textiles. What are you guys up to as you leave the aftermath of this this kind of carnage at the textile factory?
Well, that went interestingly. I see your mouth move.
You're muted.
I'm not muted. I was. It was interesting, for sure. We should make better plans to deal with constructs going forward. I feel like you and I were pretty useless in that situation, Sonny.
Agreed. I'm definitely going to look into something,
Yeah,
maybe.
something would be because right now we got nothing.
I
Yeah.
I would just like to say I hurt everywhere. So if there's, somewhere we know that I can, soak and have some milk, it would be lovely.
Now,
Um,
Ice, have you ever considered getting a weapon that didn't require you to get within range of being hit?
Why?
I don't hurt.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, just a curiosity.
But it's more fun when you're right next to them and they're panicking.
I prefer not to be hurt.
So
Flashback
did
of the
I.
times I've panicked.
The
Now, uh,
living embodiment of panic.
let's sum this up ourselves. We need to figure this out for this fine young lady that we're working for now.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Well, we know
Hopefully
the
from a-
construct
Yeah,
was
go on.
given from Merrin
mhm.
Green Hollows. So we have a lead there.
There's also proof within this town that they have some sort of magical net that covers it, right? So who knows what that kind of entails, right? Like they can detect if we cast any kind of necromantic spell within the city limits.
Mm.
That's got to require
Yeah.
some very powerful sending and receiving magical means, right?
As you ask these
Yeah.
questions, Sonny's head just starts ticking of the possibilities, and now I've got an itch to at least look into, try and figure out what the magic is of it.
And I seem to
If
remember,
it's like a strong version of detect magic or what.
as we came in to the city on the railway, there was a large glowy tower of some sort, something.
Yeah.
Yep. Treasure that we could not touch.
As all this magic talk's going on, Ice has a face as if you've just told him we've deleted Wednesday and there's just nothing is going in.
Right. Ice needs a beer that will make him feel better. And
Wow.
let's go get you taken care of somehow. I don't know. And then do we need to do anything before we go see this acquaintance of our employer?
Um,
How do we want to approach? Do we want to go in under a different name as such, maybe as a trader, maybe get him to answer a bit more questions, or are we going straight in as we are investigating?
I mean, there's always the possibility of our little Miss Romy here being protected by three large and imposing, or two large and one very magical imposing companions as some sort of traitor.
sure. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I'm fairly conversant with most forms of trade and such. No
Right,
insight
okay.
needed. I definitely have no idea.
Okay, at least I understand the approach now. Back
Is
into
it
self
worth
form.
us before we go in to perhaps consider watching the place and seeing what kind of people go in there, if at all anyone goes in?
Stakeout.
Just a little bit, just
Big.
no, a stakeout is not. Not like we're going to go out for steak, but rather
No.
we're going to hang around and we eat food and wait
Wow.
for things. So that's good. We'll get you some food. How's that, Ice? Yeah.
He looks a bit happier now.
Okay. The hangover has kicked in. I get it. Okay. let's go there then, and on the way we pick up a steak for ice that's raw. You want a raw steak? Yeah, okay, a steak. That's gross, but okay.
Yeah, we can see if there's a location we can wait, take shifts. If it's not far from the home.
One of those moments where I wish we had someone who could actually turn into a spider and just hang out, you know? But we don't have that.
I could pretend to be a cat. I'm good at that.
The knives
Just
are
a bigger house cat than usual.
You might attract the wrong sort of crowd.
I would say that if you did think that that was a possibility, you would have to leave the axes behind.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I thought that might be your answer to that situation.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
All right, then.
I guess we're going to head on in.
So, yeah,
Do you want me to alter myself? Make myself look different at all?
I mean, if
we're just staking out at the moment, aren't we? We're not actually going in yet. We don't need to. We can still have a look. We're just getting food for ice apparently, and then taking a stroll at least past it. Look, scope out the location. See if there's anyone nearby.
Okay.
If there's a bar opposite, you never know. We could just hold up on there next to a window for a bit. Or a nice little chic cafe. I don't know.
No, a bar sounds better.
Could be a lovely little coffee shop that does tiny cucumber sandwiches.
But then, where would I get the magical elixir that makes me like people?
Coffee?
No alcohol.
I believe this is called hair of the dog.
I'm a cat.
It's a saying.
Yes.
Okay. Beer, food, healing.
Yeah.
In that order.
I think so.
In that order.
Okay. So we head towards there, and if there's a place on the way, or do we want to go somewhere we know first and then head there?
I mean, don't we only have like we know what quadrant of the city the place is at? We don't like know exactly where it's at.
No, so we've got to find it anyway.
Yeah, I think we just kind of
streets.
Wander in that direction.
Yeah.
I like it.
How fun. We get lost in our brand new city of Andreason. How lovely. Disguise self, I will be a foot taller and thin with long black hair, giving short Morticia Adams vibes.
I will just put the hood up.
All right.
I'm not doing anything.
Really?
My cat with axes, man. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Well, they're not looking at me if they're looking at him.
It's my cattle axe.
It's your castle axe. Oh, shit.
All right. Wandering through the city. You guys are heading in the general direction of Marin's shop, I believe.
Yeah.
Looking for a tavern or something along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not too long, you guys start crossing into like a wealthier section of the city. The streets are a little bit cleaner as you kind of like get in this area. The buildings are well kept, like clean paint. Looks like a lot more care has gone into this area of the town. You come across one of the locations you were actually told about. Lady Deborah's is kind of like a nicer diner or restaurant. sort of thing would probably be one of the first spots that you see. There's actually like an active food vending thing there. You do also see like a butcher shop, Thompson's Butchery, that you kind of see some people coming in and out of. You see like large windows with cuts of meat like kind of hanging in the window.
Ace will make a beeline for that shop.
Okay. You enter Thompson's Butchery, and like on the front there's like what looks like the head of a cattle, like above it, and it's like Thompson's on one side and Butchery on the other side. And as you walk in, behind the counter, you see a large, dark furred minotaur with like a leather apron on, kind of behind, and currently serving a elven woman who's like at the counter, kind of picking out a few cuts of meat. And he's like wrapping it up in some plain brown paper, and kind of like packing it in like a little box for her, and like handing it over to her. And she kind of pauses as she turns and sees that there's someone else kind of entering, and kind of skirts as wide around ice as they're able to on their way out.
What time of day is it, out of curiosity? Just so I know what sort of greeting to give them.
Trying to remember when you guys, I think, got over to the textile factory probably around the like early afternoon, I think. So, because you guys kind of slept off a little bit of your hangover ice and hung out at the place for a little bit longer than normal. So probably like 1-ish or so. So like very early afternoon still. By the time you guys kind of get to this spot, it wasn't too far away from the Moonshadow textiles factory.
Okay. As she's walking by, then he would just look at her and just sort of, with his hat, he'd just go, "Afternoon."
Afternoon. And just kind of like gives a quick flick of the eye to like kind of check out the attire and the state of your clothes. Yeah. And then scurry out as quick as you can. Guy
I'd walk
behind.
up to the counter. Oh, sorry.
I was just say the Minotaur behind kind of like wipes down a section of the counter, and kind of like leans over and goes, greetings. Greetings, welcome to Thompson's Butchery. I'm Tom Thompson. What can I get for you?
He'll go, afternoon. Look up at the sort of beheaded cattle, try and create a bit of a joke between them and just go, "Family argument now?" And then just go, "Hey, anyway, I'm looking for a couple of steaks and some beef jerky."
I can get you that. And he kind of gestures over. He's got like a glass display case, essentially, with like ice laid out, various cuts down. If you'd like to pick out your own cut, how many pounds are you looking for as far as the jerky goes? Or
I'd say 2-3 pounds, yeah. It's got a hefty amount.
do you say 50?
2 or 3, no, 2 or 3.
Oh,
I'd love to think 50 pounds of jerky. That would be an incredible.
Cyril's just gonna lean down to Romy. Did we just get away with that?
I mean,
Yep, never mind.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could
he's looking
tell.
blankly like absolutely nothing wrong with what's been said so far.
Yeah. You can tell that it was clocked, but he did not seem to, I don't know, deign a response to the little joke.
It is wild, by the way, having a Minotaur sell beef. wild.
I thought
That
it
is
was.
up there with a Harrigan selling game meat.
Yeah.
Okay? That is
I had to
a
do it.
wild
I had to.
choice.
Hey,
Why do you think I made the joke immediately?
who
No, I hear
better?
you. I was like,
Who better to cut up a cow than?
And his cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
just
like,
sort
what
of-
species should I make this? I was like, it's gonna be a minotaur. This is effed up. Let's
how
do
it's gonna
it. Let's.
See, there's two options by it's either that or it's got to be fairy just for the comedy size difference.
All right. Note to self: next butcher shop is a fairy. No.
Yeah, so Ice will take a look and see sort of like two decent looking ones. He's looking for maybe one with quite nice marbling on it, so there's that sort of fatty texture that he would like as well. And then just pick out two of those and just obviously just say the jerky goes just any.
All right. He kind of pulls out like a scale system, sets it down, and starts piling on. Fairly well, like uniformly cut jerky pieces until he gets, close to 3 pounds. Kind of takes out a little sack, like a little small, probably like a burlap type of a sack, and kind of fills it up with the jerky, slides it over, and pulls out the cuts you chose. You have any container or anything to keep it nice and fresh, or you taking it straight somewhere?
Now, as soon as you hand me this, it's getting eaten.
Oh, okay. Just raw. You don't. I mean, I know some restaurants around. They're happy to cut for a small price. They'll
No.
cook it, toss it on. No. All right.
I've had this conversation with him already. It's very disappointing. I'm truly embarrassed, sir.
You've never tried it. It's slimy, it's juicy, it's everything you want out of cut meat.
All right.
Grit to it as well.
You puts together ones you chose. We're looking about 8 gold for this one.
Okay. And just hands it over.
Wow.
Kind of glances. He does a little nod and takes the gold and slides over the cuts. Well, enjoy.
And as soon as he hands one over, he's just already got one chewing on it.
Any of you fellows or madam, would you like anything?
No, thank you.
I think we've reached our quota for uncooked meat for the day.
To be fair, you did mention the fact that do you supply any of the restaurants in the area?
Of course, yeah. Any of the nice ones?
Who has today's best cuts? Who got there first? Who was waiting at your door at 4:30 this morning, waiting on a haunch? Who was your guy?
Well, that would have to be Darren Bridge. He runs a nice restaurant over there in the Spire. It's called the Spire. It's a tall, thin.
The big tower?
Yeah, I mean, not very original.
Yeah.
But
It-
still.
Listen, I don't go to a restaurant because they've got a good idea about the architecture. I'm going there for the food. You're saying to me this guy's got the best steak? We'll check it out tonight. I
Yep.
appreciate the knowledge. Oh, speaking of, you might actually know. Can I give an address for this contact? Do we have an address at all? Or do we
For
just have a pure quadrant?
the Green Hollow. I think she
Yeah.
just told you like the general direction and the name of the place. It's Green Hollow Clothiers.
Yeah, I'm going to say this, but do you know the Green Hollow?
Oh, I mean, I don't shop there, but I've seen it. Yeah, it's
Are
it's
we
about-
going in the right direction if we head this way?
Yeah, go that way 3 more blocks, then cut over 2 blocks over.
Boom.
Yeah, not too far. You're almost.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip him a silver piece for the knowledge.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome
Good
back
day, sir.
anytime.
Oh, thank you.
I'll get more relatives to cut up.
That works for me.
By the time you finish that conversation, Raw, mate, he's already eaten one of the whole steaks.
I have no doubt in my mind. I'm gonna walk on the other side of you.
I'm gonna lead this group now.
So 3 blocks this way, then we hook a right, and it should be over there.
Yep.
Oh, you guys wanted to pick up some health on the way, huh? Some potions or whatnot?
I mean, there's also
What's that?
the SDM speaking, the ability to just wait an hour or so to take a short rest and spend some hit dice in case you don't want to pop into shops. But
Then I guess that's what we'll do.
Or what we could do is we could go find this place and take our short rest as us staking it out, right?
I agree.
Boom. That's the
good
best plan yet.
Sonny's like,
The
I
other-
thought that was the plan.
Yes, honey. It's called Plan A. It's the reason why it gets the A. It's the best one. Come on, man. Keep up.
oh man,
See Aislinn and go, we had a plan.
Yeah, to get you steak.
Okay. Mission complete.
It is
Mission 2.
a well cut steak, very like high end quality beef. This guy knows his cattle.
This guy knows his cousin.
All right, that could be taken in so many ways, and we're gonna move on. Uh,
I didn't like any of them. I didn't
no,
like any of the
me
ways.
neither. Me neither. Like I know I set this up with my Minotaur butcher, but I think we've gotten to a dark place, and we're gonna move on. Traversing the next couple of blocks, you guys see a clothing shop. It's got several windows up front, a big, large, kind of ornate door up top in like green script, kind of like flowy, almost cursive-esque script. It says Green Hollow Clothiers, and it's got just like a picture of several different color skeins of fabric kind of stacked on top of each other with like a needle kind of like going through it. There's other nearby shops. There's like a hat maker shop. My brain's escaping me what that fancy name is. There is I don't know. There's a couple other things like that. There's, besides the Green Hollow, there's also like a clothing shop that seems to be more like
Specialist.
high-end,
a
already
boutique.
made clothing. Whereas from what you can see, this Green Hollow through the windows, you see like there are these like essentially dummies or statues set up in there, like on a pillar that have like clothing on them, but there's not like racks of clothes laid out like from what you can see through the windows at the various angles you kind of take for your initial first peek. So you kind of just get a general sense that this is more of a like a custom clothing shop where they will make your clothes to order.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find a spot, I'm sure, that you guys desire. Depending on which path you're taking. Are we just trying to find a spot on the side of the street where you're not going to look too out of place, just kind of hanging out?
Okay, so when we walk past, you say there's other stores next to it, but other side of the road, is it more stores across? Is there, like I mentioned, a cafe somewhere where it's not unusual for somebody to sit and wait?
Yeah, let's say there is there's like a cafe there. This is kind of early afternoon. You see there are quite a bit of like ladies that are sitting out in like fine attire, sipping on tea with like little pastries that they're kind of partaking in, talking. There seems to be like a couple that are having like a lunch date or something, hanging out in front of one. So yeah, you'd be able to find a spot to eat.
Cool.
Um,
Let's go do
I
something.
will
And with all these other people
gesture.
around, we won't look like it's all of us. Maybe we take one table of two and another table of three that are separated from each other, so it doesn't look like one big table of five that's all staring at the same time. Or two and two, as I'm looking around and.
Yes.
2
and 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You walk up. There's like a big teacup on it, and a sign says "Tea for two." And a kind of like waitress will kind of walk over as you guys walk up. She's also in like a very nice dress with like a thin, light like apron on, just more of like a symbol that she works there. Kind of greet you guys as you walk up. Oh, welcome. Are we all a group, or are we separate? What are we? I just need to know how to set up the tables.
No,
we're not together.
So 4 separate tables.
Yes, please. No. I'm with. I don't know who these big people are. I'm with the small one.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Would you like to sit inside or out?
People stick together. What was that about? That makes more sense.
outside, please.
Yes, please, outside.
All right. She'll kind of lead you over to a spot. There's like a white picket fence sort of thing that kind of surrounds this exterior seating area with like these dark slate flooring in this area. She kind of leads you over to a table. Slides a couple of menus out with like various flavors of teas, various like pastries and stuff set up. Let me get the other 2 situated, and I'll be right back to get your order, get you started. Kind of go over. I'm sorry to make you guys wait.
It's quite all right, man.
Inside or out for you two?
It's a beautiful day. We should enjoy the outside, don't you think, Ice?
Yeah.
She kind of leads you over to another table. Probably like a little ways, like in the opposite direction she sat, Sunny and Promise. Slides in front of you, the same menus. I will be right back to take your order. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to help you. There's various flavors of tea, various pastries. We do have sandwiches and such if you are feeling like something a little bit more substantial than just pastries. I'll be right back. And she kind of goes back over to Romy, Sunny. Welcome to Tea for Two. I am Jesse. I'll be taking care of you today. What can I get for you guys?
A pot of tea, please, with 2 cups, one for me and one for my friend. Can we also have a side dishes of milk and sugar? We'd also like to both have a Trimaranzan sandwich, cheese, tomato, mushroom, add in the mustards, and make sure that you do it with 3 layers of bread, like kindly.
Of course.
He likes some cutting dragons.
Of course.
Surprising smile after you say that, like, you remembered.
I remember your famous sandwiches.
She jots it down on a little pad. Would you like to hold on to the menus, or can I take them from you?
No, we don't need that. We just told you what we want. Thank you.
You never know. And she pulls them out, walks over to the other two. And for you, gentlemen, what can I get for you?
Y'all got whiskey?
Nice spot.
Whiskey. This is a tea shop, sir. I sadly don't have whiskey.
Could I have a pint of milk?
Just want milk. We have milk for sure.
Excellent. I'll
So,
take that.
so no hot toddies is what I'm hearing.
Well, if you're
would you want
looking for
milk tea?
something on the harder side, I do have kind of the founder's special. It is a tea-based drink, but
I'll take one of those. Sounds quite all right.
all right.
Is that the loon?
And then y'all got these little sandwiches. Anything with meat in it?
Yeah. And she kind of like
kind
points
of
out a
like
couple
this, and just
sandwiches.
hold up the steak.
Let me get 2 of those,
Okay. You want me to have the chef cook that for you?
please.
No, just a knife and fork.
You just
Oh, cook the 2 sandwiches you're gonna bring us, and some cutlery from my friend here would be helpful.
Plate would be nice as well, so don't cut through your table.
of course, I will
Your
locate
wobbly
that.
table as he pushes the table
I
slightly.
just asked for a knife and a fork and a plate.
I'm not walking in
Let's
my. I'm not walking in the streets. So I'm not going to just be sitting there chewing on the meat lollipop. I've got to actually sit down and pretend it's a decent steak.
I look over at the table where you are, and you're very clearly delineated as not being at the same table as me. And the fact that you are speaking to the fact that you have clearly eavesdropped on a conversation that you were not a part of. She looks at me and goes, I'm sorry, I didn't know you'd hear that. And then slowly turns back. Some people are so rude.
Jesse disappears.
Yeah.
She comes back a little bit later with a large tray. She sits down in front of Sunny and Romy, like a teapot, a couple of cups, sugar, milk. And I'll have the sandwiches in just a moment or two. The chef's still preparing those. And then she takes the rest of the tray back over. She sets like a large teacup, or probably more like a coffee cup size thing of milk in front of Ice. And then in front of Cyril, she sets this kind of taller teacup that clearly looks like it's got tea in there. It's steaming a little bit, but there's also like a lemon and cloves. And to fix it's really quick. Where are we at? Is that everyone's back, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. She sets it down, and I'll be right back. I didn't have room for the plate, but I'll be back with the plate, sandwiches, and some cutlery for your friend.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, young lady.
She scurries off, comes back shortly, first in front of Ice, and Cyril sets down the plate, some cutlery in front of Cyril, and kind of another plate. So there's 2 sandwiches, so one definitely in front of Cyril, the other one kind of like in an ambiguous spot in the middle where she's not really sure who's eating it, sort of thing.
How much for all that, darling?
We're going to be looking at 5 gold.
Well, I'll be quite all right. He slips her 6.
Well, thank you so much. I'll check in shortly and make sure everything's to your liking.
Quite all right.
Rushes over to Romy and sets down the plates. Oh, sorry, this one here with the triangle cut. That's for you, sir. Anything else I can grab for you at the moment?
No. Let's pay now. If we need anything more later on, we'll pay at that time as well. That way we can just keep it going. If we need to leave early, I don't want for you to have to rush around on us.
Oh, well,
So
I appreciate
how much are we at the moment?
it. 3.5 gold, so 3 gold, 5 silver.
Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to give you 7 gold just now. And I want you to make another load of these sandwiches to go. Okay?
No
Keep them on
problem.
the heater, and we'll take them when we leave. All right?
Sounds excellent.
I look over at Sonny and I'm like, I know it's a bit early for tea, but I thought maybe a bit later on you might like one of those.
No, I am pleasantly surprised. The idea didn't even cross my mind. I was too busy focused on this sandwich as I take my first bite.
Yeah. Romy's like settling in very nicely. She is in a cafe, she's sipping a tea, she's wearing nice clothes. Life's pretty good for old Rome's right now.
I suppose we better start looking at the place. And while in conversation, I will keep an eye and try and, I guess, keep a track of the time, how many go in and out of the building, and more the time they go in and out of the building. Is it on o'clock of every hour? Is it like a lunchtime, everyone in and out, or is it staggered sort of thing?
Yeah, how much
Other
time
than
does
that,
everyone spend
that's what I'm
going in and out?
focusing on. Yeah, if other people could, maybe look at other things, but I guess that's what I'll focus on.
Romy's going to focus on how expensive shoes look on people who are going in, and to see if there's any level of regularity of people going in and coming out again. Dealers and other transactions of that nature tend to work to very much of you're in, you get the thing, and then you get out again. You know what I mean? So she's going to be looking for that.
He still hasn't really got the idea of this, so he's just going to be counting the number of people that go in and out the shop.
Cyril sat purposely with his back to the entrance because,
So don't give up.
and he just kind of kicks his feet out, sips from his drink, and eats his sandwich.
The drink has like a lot of like herbal notes to it. You can tell it's pretty strong. Like there's there's definitely like a hefty thing in there. Whatever it is, it's not whiskey, but it has a kick.
Sounds good.
All right. So you guys kind of hang out there over the course of the time. There is not like a large amount of traffic that comes in and out of this spot. You do see like a younger halfling woman kind of come in by herself and kind of spend probably like 30 or 40 minutes in there. Oh wow. Okay, I see what's wrong with the map. Okay.
Oh, is there a map? I just got a black screen.
Hey.
Look at these slams that we're throwing at him right now. Oh, it's a rap. I know it's just a black screen.
I don't see anything.
Got him. Dude, roasted.
Harsh.
Well,
Not that it matters right now because you're seeing like the outside of the building, but
That's why I just put it in chat, man.
it's okay.
It wasn't important.
I know. Yeah. So the halfling woman kind of goes in. You see, like while she's in there, I guess give me perception checks. Anyone who is looking, and giving more than a cursory attention to this.
I roll bad. I got a 7.
Mate, same.
Perfect. All
You
right.
got a 7 as well.
Yeah.
So, a halfling woman goes in for like at least half an hour or so. While she's in there, a a human, like male, like well dressed and everything, kind of comes scurrying in. Comes out like maybe 5-10 minutes later. After about 30 minutes, the halfling woman comes out and kind of looks around. Kind of looks a little annoyed. Then kind of starts walking down the street.
Did we see where that man scurried off to?
If you follow the path, it heads down the street a little ways and runs into like another shop.
Okay, but I see what that. Okay, so I'm gonna clock that shop for sure.
Yeah, no problem. And then other than that, like depends on how long you guys decide you want to stay there. At least an hour, since we're doing a short rest for ice, I believe.
Yeah, that's
we can
cool.
do a short
I'll
rest
do
for
so.
everybody?
Okay.
Yeah, if anyone who wants to take a short rest may do so, assuming you're planning on an hour. And I'd say that's
Arcane Cavalry.
at least that, but during that hour time, like, doesn't seem like there's many other people that have come and gone. If you desire to stick around longer, then we can see. But
That woman has gone though, right? That lady customer has gone.
Half
Is he
him.
gone.
Yeah.
you see her walking down the street, and then finally she stops, looks up at a building, kind of like you can tell she's a little exasperated, and then walks into that building, another shop. Down.
Interesting. Is that the same shop that the Scaria went into?
A different one, but they're somewhat nearby. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's interesting.
Ice, you can
I know
take short rest if you wanted to. The others already did, but you were up. Wasn't sure whether you heard or not.
I'll say to Sunny, stay here with Ice. Keep an eye on the shop. I'm just going to check on that lady over that side as well. Okay.
Okay. Shall I ask them to get the other sandwiches?
If you leave, grab them on the way out. Okay.
Okay.
She'll remember. Cyril.
I'll wait here for you till then.
Okay. Cyril, I slapped the back of your head. Come.
Not the kindest way you've ever approached me, Romy, but sounds all right. Stands up, follows.
All right. You see Jesse kind of run out and go, "Oh, did you need your sandwiches?"
Sunny, my colleague will take that one. Thank you.
Oh, all right. No problem. I just want to make sure.
Thank you so much. Excellent service. You guys are really good.
Well, pleasure to have you. So you two
Cyril, I guess. See, that's nice.
are heading off,
Very
towards the shop where the lady went into.
Yeah.
All right. As you kind of walk up, you see a fancy, like, exterior. It's got a long, like, the face, a lot of, like, symbols and stuff that have a very, like, arcane rune look to them. You see across the top there's a large sign that says Maximilian's Magical Mischief. And you kind of see, like, through the windows a little bit, there's, like, swirls and almost smoky look that kind of goes through the mirrors to kind of give it a somewhat opaque, but you can kind of still see there's, like, motion inside. And you see the door has, like, kind of a stained glass look, but then it shifts every now and then to, like, have different pictures appearing. And they all seem to be of, like, mages casting spells or, various things like that.
Is this world's equivalent of the blinking LED sign that is found outside most soul traders' shops, hanging in the window?
I mean, this is definitely like a high-end kind of enchantment of some sort.
Okay.
That it's not like a gaudy thing, but it's kind of like Almost
Okay.
a subtle shift to the image from time to time as you look at the door. Like every minute or so, you kind of see it shift. So probably only shifts maybe once as you kind of walk up.
Okay. So I've explained to Cyril on the walk up real quick what I saw. The fact that there was a guy who went off to a different shop, and I point to that one, which is literally just up the way, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And this woman came out afterwards and she looked pissed. And that's interesting to me. And I want to know why.
All right.
See, I'm going to alter self again as I have a moment as we're walking through. And I'm going to reduce down to 1 foot high as a gnome girl.
All right. Let's see.
Make myself as small as possible.
Let's shift really quick here.
Oh, shit. Look at this place.
So currently, Ice and Sunny aren't there. I will leave you on the screen so you can see. Let's see, can
Where's the woman?
she is currently kind of standing somewhere near this last table. And there is, you can see a gnome gentleman standing up by the counter. You see there is a kangaroo that's next to the gnome gentleman, and the lady is currently yelling at him you were supposed to meet me at the Clothiers 25 minutes ago. What are you doing in here? Don't you have enough trinkets?
What was he saying?
He kind of glances over, almost annoyed look as he responds and looks back. Oh, I can't see because I didn't put a. 1 second, I forgot to put a camera on this scene. There we go. So he kind of glances over. He spots you, Romy. Gives a long look at you. You'd recognize this gentleman. You spent quite a bit of time with this one.
Mm-hmm. This is exactly who you don't want it to be.
Is this the guy?
Master.
The master.
Yeah. He pauses, and as the woman's talking,
Romy walks back out. Romy walks right back out. She doesn't even stop. She just turns around and walks. She was not prepared to see her ex in any way, shape, or form. Certainly not dressed as a small, young, gnome girl.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's gonna walk out and say to Cyril, "I can't deal with that. I'm gonna go to the Scaria."
Okay.
Cyril just kind of I'm missing context. Y'all have a good day. And he just turns around and walks out.
Yeah, you see the shopkeep behind kind of looks over what just happened. These people walked in, walked out. The gnome gentleman kind of eyes narrow a little bit. She'd probably spot Cyril since you stuck around for a moment longer.
Oh, yeah.
Then seeing that Romy never said anything, he's kind of obviously relaxes a little bit. And as this lady's talking, tells she's about to say his name, and he flicks his hand out, and she just goes quiet. You can tell that she's still talking, but just goes quiet.
Okay. Yeah, Cyril just turns around and walks out. As he gets out the door, he leans down to Romy and he goes, "It's kind of interesting. He's got somebody like Sunny, too. I didn't realize that was such a popular thing. Huh."
That's my ex. He has very particular type. I can't believe he's got a brand new kangaroo.
Your ex, as in He who shall not be named.
He who took the name in the divorce.
Yeah. Well, I'm certainly not calling him master. All right.
No, absolutely not.
We should
Can
probably
we find
not.
a rock? I'm going to smash it through his window. Oh, there's
No,
one.
stop. Stop.
Grab hold of the
Stop.
rock.
This is not an Angry Bard song. We do not damage property that may or may not belong to said person.
I mean, you might not.
And in this particular instance, I would prefer if you did not as well.
All right, fine. Let's go get drunk.
We have other things to do.
God damn it! This is the worst.
Also, I need to ask your opinion on something because we need to tell the rest of the group about this. And I am concerned about our young hoppity friend and how he may react upon realizing he has been replaced.
Yeah, no, that's.
So while I understand you are under duress, my friend,
Bury the feeling.
It's calm down.
so
That-
perhaps we can compartmentalize and focus on fixing the problems for the people around us because we cannot fix the problems for ourselves.
I know that you're trying to calm me down because you don't want to deal with this situation.
Oh, I can deal with the situation. I can go shoot him right in the head.
How much?
Free?
That's a great price.
Tends to be.
You're-
No, three
just got-
platinum.
I'm having to weigh the level of feeling I have against him against how much I really like our new flat. I don't have to go on the run again. All right. Compartmentalize. Understood. It's fine.
Now, this does bring other questions to light that we are going to need Sunny for. Y'all said that this gentleman was a particularly astute spellcaster,
Yeah, he was good.
and he was known for creating constructs and having specialized constructs that did things.
Yeah, like he had a gardener.
Like a
That was
really
a
big
construct.
robot that might attack people.
I mean, literally, what Braids did for us was be, well, you and Ice.
In one, that's
He
impressive.
was big.
Yeah. So, making something that would malfunction would be well within this gentleman's purview.
And moral
Yeah.
irregularities, certainly.
And as I understand, our expert on these sort of abilities would be Sunny.
Yeah.
With all that said, let's go talk to the rest of the group.
Wait. So we're just gonna say everything?
Let's leave out the replaced part for now.
Yeah, okay.
Also, maybe the scheming of the murder as well. Because I'll follow
I-
through with it.
Do I think that woman who came in and talked to him is replaced me?
Would you
Let
like?
me rephrase that. I believe that woman has replaced me. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a reasonable assumption.
Son of a. Well, I don't care. Whatever. He's useless.
Evidently not.
I can not be fussed. Hey guys. As I sit back down in our seat.
Yeah.
Why don't we exit this particular establishment, and the four of us can go speak? Yeah. All right, so let's go.
Okay.
Shall we go
I
to
wait for the
first phobia
sandwiches.
first, or shall we have a chat over here first?
Let's have a chat and keep our eye on
Mhm.
that particular place.
Okay.
I could just walk in and keep an eye on him straight away. You know, it's up to you.
Nope. No. Remembering how you treated our actual benefactor, I shudder to think how you would treat someone who might be a suspect.
What did I do wrong with her?
You loomed, my guy. You loomed.
Nothing went wrong.
You have to understand that as a big, strong man, us small women can find that very, very intimidating. And you don't think about that, but we do. So when you lean in on us and don't say anything for minutes at a time, it's scary.
Oh. I thought you found it comforting.
I'm not scared. I know I could absolutely rip you in half if I had to. I think that you are very cute and furry. But other people definitely are terrible. Not me.
Do I insight check it?
It's up
Go
to
for
you. You can roll. And Romy, you can roll either persuasion, deception, whatever you think Romy is feeling is the case.
Romy, you're fine.
Yeah.
Definitely,
you
I'm not
can't-
scared of you.
Can't tell at all, Ice.
Okay.
So guys, we followed someone into a shop down there, and I found that the owner of the shop is my ex-husband.
Was the owner wasn't the no?
Oh, he's not the owner?
No, he was a customer in the store, right, Bill?
Yeah, that would be the impression you got, Cyril.
Yeah.
I misunderstood. I'm super glad now I didn't throw a rock through that window. That would have not made any sense.
That was my particular reasoning for not vandalizing that establishment.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, okay, that's.
I think
so-
you're just conditioned to think he owns everything.
Doesn't know me. I have my. Sonny, he is here with potentially a new woman. Seems to have moved on with his life. He doesn't
Oh.
seem particularly fussed about us at all. I mean,
Us?
usually about me.
What X is it?
You have more than one.
Your master? The only man who I was ever married to?
Is
Oh.
here.
Yeah,
Where?
just down the road.
Now, Sonny, why don't we take a moment?
Don't know what to do right now. I feel I should go. What happens if he needs me?
I don't
He
think that's a
needed you.
possibility right now.
Would he not have looked for you?
As
Yeah,
you
Nope.
He had
look down the
Try.
street, Sonny, you see three figures exit shop.
Hmm.
Very familiar looking, older gnome gentleman in like wizardry robes.
minor
Yeah.
illusion image. Throw out
Dark haired
a naked
young gnome.
As Romy goes to cast a spell, Cyril is going to attempt to interrupt her.
Okay. And
I think
last,
that's easy enough.
you see a
Romy, he casts spells for a living. Maybe not in front of him.
fine. And let him okay.
Stand put me between him and you. I'm a bit bigger than you are.
I could stand in.
I pull ice over to block out the sun.
And finally, you see a kangaroo kind of hopping along behind him in like very nice like red robe sort of thing. Kind of like hopping along behind him.
Visibly, you just see, like, you know, if you were to hide a treat from a dog, ears flap, shoulders drop, just the oh my god, it's and I cast minor illusion, and I am now inside a barrel.
All right.
I sigh, I push the barrel over, and I start rolling.
You would
it
just
down.
push through it. It's not an actual barrel. You just then just push me in the face. Thanks.
You hear you hear down the street.
I thought you made a spell.
Come along now, Sonny. Let's hurry on. I'm a
I think if I heard that, I think I'm just feeling red right now. You know?
Can
Like-
Ice try and pick up the two of them right now? I feel as if something's going to happen if they have the ability to walk.
I turn, I start walking towards this man. I'm going to keep walking until I hit 120 feet. I'll tell you that for fucking
Cyril's calmly just reaching down and loosening up the pistol in the holster. You know, very, very relaxed. Like,
relaxed. Like,
and
Yeah,
just
he's
like,
going to try and grab Romy as she walks by.
Something snaps inside Sunru, and it just looks at that imposter. Doesn't do anything, but it's just looking, and that's not Sunru. I'm Sunru. That's my name. Me.
Yeah. If I'm not stopped by ice, I will be firing off an Eldritch Blast at this man.
I'm assuming that would be a strength check for me. If so, I've just rolled it. It's not great.
are you attempting to resist?
oh, absolutely.
Oh, am I trying to resist?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Here comes my strength roll. Wow.
Surprisingly, Ice is
Wow.
able to hold you back
Ah,
by one.
oh God, right.
But Ice has got to be impressed with the fact that actually, right now in this moment, it is a
Yeah.
struggle. It
It's a-
should not be a struggle.
It's probably part of it. Ice just figured like a couple claws would do. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, and like just shift to grab with your his whole hand as you're trying to like stomp off. In Ice and Cyril in particular, like you guys can see this older gnome man with this dark-haired younger halfling woman like on his arm, and this kangaroo hopping along behind him, just heading away, not seeming to care or pay any attention to where you guys are, but soon like turns down a street and keeps on going out of your sight.
Ice, obviously seeing that and seeing the rage, would eventually then, literally at the point of walking by, realise maybe this is why they're pissed. Is that this is now maybe the ex-husband. He's not realised that until now. He just kind of thought that Romy was just a little bit angry today.
A little bit, but it could be worse, I guess. Okay, that's my help.
Are they carrying like a bag that might be like a shopping bag or something like that, or like any indication that they bought something from the place we were just in?
No, you don't see anything on him. However, being around Sunru, you kind of
Yeah,
know his purpose. So
I put that together as I was asking the question. uh, hmm. I have an idea.
Yeah.
We don't have a name for this particular individual, correct?
No.
Let's go see what he just bought.
Why don't we just call him Dick?
Richard, got it.
Yep.
All right. Let's go back inside the shop here. The one we didn't throw a rock through.
All right.
Sunru.
I'll just gently try and grab Sunru as well if they're like at midway through, like a you know.
I'm not being hostile. It's just I feel like Psyche has been slightly broken after seeing this, so more of a husk.
Fully
So
dissociated at this point.
yeah, if you start, if you gesture or nudge, I just then walk. Like it's while in the head, I'm just going over imposter. I'm Sunru. Who was that? What? Why? I'm blaming everybody but Master at this point. Like until it's finally going to come around that it was probably Master being a dick.
all right, you guys walk back in the shop. You see kind of like a pale-skinned man in like nice, like tunic sort of thing and slacks, kind of gold trim around the tunic. His hair is slicked back. He's got like a full goatee that kind of comes to a finely oiled point. Ah, welcome. Oh, I think a couple of you stepped in earlier. Sorry, I was busy.
Yeah. So, no, you were busy, and we wanted to make sure that we could get our whole group here, as we saw that you sell. And he just kind of like looks through the stuff. What is he selling?
So you see just like a hodgepodge of items. A lot of them do have this kind of like magical nature around them. One of the tables
perfect.
nearby kind of has like what looks like a crystal ball and like tarot cards kind of like set around. But then there's like other spots where it looks like there's potions or like ingredients or scrolls. He's kind of got like behind his counter where he's standing, like you can see there's like other magical items. There seems to be like boots. There's some like satchels, some things like that kind of around.
Look, Sunru, magic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to.
ISO kind of lean
cast-
down to Sunru.
I
Okay.
cast a spell at this point. Sunru, can I get a charisma saving throw from you, please?
Wanda smiles. No.
Charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
Tasha's idea.
13.
Okay, that's a fail. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions on you. So, even though you dissociated, you're not in a neutral mind frame. This brings you back to a neutral mind frame, allowing you to be you again. If only for the
I'm
next
just what hour?
minute.
For a minute.
Minute.
For the next minute, you feel okay.
Okay.
Well,
If anything is enough to bring me back down to earth, I suppose.
yeah. A moment of clarity. I am Maximilian. Welcome to Maximilian's Magical Mischief. What is it you gentlemen and ladies, sorry there, are looking for today? Are you still like a young gnome girl look? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think having seen him, as soon as I got out of the shop, I went straight back to Morticia.
Okay.
But I wouldn't have done disguise self. I would have gone to alter self, and so I wouldn't be 3 foot tall. I'll be a solid 5 feet. So I'm the same person as before, but I'm 2 feet taller than before.
Look at you, Sonny. Look at you, Romeo, head and shoulders above the competition.
Yes, that is correct. Hello, man.
You have fantastic treasures.
Where are we?
Yeah.
What is this place? What are all these things?
Look, Sunroof Magic Shop.
Magic shop. I'll be taking
Oh.
to a magic shop.
I proceed to pull out my wand of detect magic.
No, Sunroof. Sunroof. Let's speak with the gentleman in charge. You're our expert in this situation. Perhaps you could speak with him. And I know you said you were looking for some things, didn't you?
Curious and always looking for things, but I don't know what I'm looking for. And I start picking up things and trying to look at them. You've just brought me into a candy store. Like, this is far too much stuff at one go.
Sir, I appreciate that people generally understand what they are looking for. In this situation, we're a bit new to the game. Perhaps you could help my friend here.
Ah, yes, so I'm happy to help. Happy to help. Indeed. What, you have the look of one who has some abilities. Are you looking for scrolls, potions, ingredients for your magical abilities? Something to augment your ability. What are we thinking today, sir?
I'm looking for something. More
As you say those questions, it starts clicking ahead. Yes, ingredients. Oh my god. And a basic list of like what I need for fireball, so sulfur. Some what I would need for a couple of the other little things like that. Mundane but specific items, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I go on to like that, and then it flashes into my head. That fucker was wearing nicer clothes than me. What? You said magical enhancement. Do you have anything maybe that's could be worn as I gesture down to my worn, weathered tunic-esque clothes?
Yeah. Might be able to find something. Are you looking for some sort of armor? Are you looking for something that alters your appearance in some way? Are you looking for, just a general idea of the direction of which I should take this inquiry?
Well, armor, I'm not the strongest, so I don't know how heavy of an armor I could even, if I could even wear any. If you have anything that could protect or prevent from being hit, or even just something interesting. At the moment, as you can see, it's not the best one I'm wearing.
Well, yes. Certainly could use an upgrade as far as the aesthetic of it. It probably would help you in landing extra jobs and things if that's what you're looking for. Well, I have a cloak that can help increase your protective abilities. If you are more of the aquatic type, I also have one that helps you with that sort of thing, makes you move faster, allow you to breathe underneath the water.
Terrible for my fur.
Yes, I see how that could be a problem.
And you said that you were looking for something. Oh, I will say, sir, I did notice that somebody much similar to my friend here left the shop just before, and he seemed very well attired. Did you perhaps sell them anything special?
Oh, in general, I try to keep everyone's purchases fairly confidential. As
of course. Perhaps with that being said, we could. Do you have that gentleman's name? So perhaps we could speak with him and see if he'd be willing to let us know what he purchased.
He did not leave me his name. He said it was I don't no. The one little guy kept calling him master, and the other one,
Hand on Sunny's shoulder.
Yes.
It doesn't matter about the other one. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm sorry. I don't know his
No,
names.
Quite all right. I just figured I'd ask. Seemed worth the concept.
Of course. I could see, perhaps, if you were looking after him. I'd venture to say they're staying at one of the higher-end hotels. He did seem to have a little bit of coin to spend. And she certainly did not seem the type who would be happy in a hovel somewhere.
She a little stuck up, was she?
Oh, yes, definitely pampered. She took off to go to that Clothiers, and that place is not cheap, so...
Was there anything she made him buy that you would have said that wouldn't look like he would buy it?
She was not much interested in what we had in here. She was definitely looking for the clothes, and she was talking about some shoes.
Interesting. Well, thank you. I don't want to take up too much time. You said you were looking for something.
Yes, I was wondering if you had something that was like a bag but held more than what looked like in the bag.
Oh, yeah. I may have an item or two, and he kind of like reaches over and pulls off a like worn-looking leather satchel. I have this. It is a nice bag of holding here.
Could I do an investigation check to see if this looks as if it's pre-owned?
You're welcome to make an investigation check. Yeah.
It's great because I'm -1, so it never goes well. Oh, I've said that though.
Never know.
15.
This particular one
Tags on.
does look like it's pre-owned. There are some other ones that are like perfectly shiny and new. It looks like he picked one that would maybe match more your aesthetic or your attire.
It takes a look both. Thank you very much. It's a very nice purchase. What would you be looking for ballpark wise for this?
A new one of these I usually charge about 500 gold. I could do this one, which did have a previous attendant to this one. 300 I could say I could do for such a fine piece of abilities.
It's steep for me, I think,
It's,
Why don't you think about it? We can always come back and let's see what Sonny needs. Maybe if you're not sure that's for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
How much? You mentioned a cloak.
mm-hmm.
How much is the cloak?
The cloak is right about 400 gold for that one.
Noted. I will pay for the ingredients I picked up. How much? Gold, 2 gold, 8 gold.
I mean,
50 gold.
Does any of them have a monetary value on there, or they're just more?
Let me have a quick look, but I really don't think so. That meat takes nothing. Fireball is back guano or sulfur, and then I've got the clay model all ready for the other one. So no, it's just the really sulfur and any other mundane island top ups that I need. So the gold.
He probably charges like a gold as like more of a packaging.
He's a posh place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunner, are you not close to being able to get that cloak as the guy goes to get the things?
Yeah.
Sunner.
No.
How short are you?
Eileen, like, am I gonna have more? God, I don't understand.
How much do you have?
I pull out and open my pack, feel it, and I'm like, I've got 5 platinum and 121 gold pieces.
You got 170,
Yeah,
175.
yeah.
Well,
So I don't need this right this second, but it's nice to know that sells it and what price.
Okay.
Like if I don't, I could just get some nicer clothes. Like
Well, I think we have a place we can go get you one of those too.
yes, we're about to go
maybe
there.
like a seamstress, a fancy place.
We can go. That's somewhere bespoke to get you some fine clothes. That's what you deserve, the finest, Sonny.
Hmm.
Um,
I heard this Merrill Green hollow is quite good.
I
okay.
did hear that.
I'm going to ask the magician, just before we leave the shop, if he has any magical rapiers. I'm not a very good fighter, but I am finding myself getting into more and more fights. Do you have anything that can help me? And if so, how much would such a thing be?
Well, I've got all sorts of weapons that have some sort of enhancements of some type. We've got ones that are, let's see, I have some that are made of some super tough, durable thing that's generally aimed, though, more for destroying physical objects, like non-living things, like if you're going to break down a wall, a hammer made out of that is probably better than a rapier. If you're just looking for one that slightly increases your precision and damage abilities, I've got some like that. Just a simple
How much would one of those cost?
300 gold.
Do you take trade?
Trade? Yes, I'm always willing to look at something that of interest, see if there's something worthwhile.
I'll pull out my dark shard amulet.
Alrighty. Let's go here.
This was taken from an ancient mummy and her tomb. We managed to defeat her and her fair maidens. And this was the prize that they bestowed upon.
Oh, well, it is magical. It is not of the highest, or, well, of much of a level. It is far more common of an item. I could maybe take it off your hands for 40 gold. At least that is towards a trade price anyways. If you want just straight purchase, I usually pay about half what I could sell it for. So 25 gold would be about what we're looking at.
300. Okay, well, no, not today. We'll have to leave it for another time as I put the amulet back on.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't accommodate that, but
That's okay. It's
you
good
know where to find me.
out, to know what they are. Yeah, and now we got our hopes and dreams board set up there. So thank you.
there you go.
And it was good to get Sonny the things he needed.
Yes. If you ever need anything, or if you need your enchantment on you, a little kangaroo one, if you want that enhanced a little bit, I could probably do that for you too.
How much would that cost?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
tell me more about that.
What was that? What were you?
I see you have got an enchantment on you that allows some level of storage. If you would like that enhanced, perhaps to increase the size and volume of that, similar to the bag that this gentleman wanted to buy, I could probably put that together for 200 gold. Probably take me about an hour of enchanting time with you, present, obviously. We could make that like I said, a bigger than what you have going on.
I didn't even know that was possible. I will be back for that. That seems something that would be nothing but useful.
All right. Well,
As I'm now realizing that I had an enchantment on me like this whole time, and it wasn't the fact that I was special. Fucker again
man.
got me.
Oh man,
It's a
this
rough
is an
session for
awful
you,
day.
man.
This is a day. Yeah.
I'm such a dick.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I literally said 5 minutes before all of this happened, I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah.
I hope I feel it's a little bit
We'll
mindful,
go
my
back to
guy.
drinking tea.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we need in here, so I think we'll just take our leave.
All right. Well, remember, if you need anything or know anyone, I'm here. Maximilian's
Oh.
good.
Of course, Maximilian. Appreciate it.
I generally close about sundown and get here just after sunrise. So,
Perfect. All right.
Noted.
Yeah.
I leave the store.
such a dick. Now I feel like an
I'm
ass.
happy about it as well, though.
As you guys exit the store, I think that's probably a good place for us to take a short break. So thank you those who are joining us live in chat. I know Penatellos has dropped me some advantage, so we'll see if I need that later. If you're here live on Twitch, there's ways to give and add advantage. But yeah, like I said, jump in chat, say hi, like, subscribe in YouTube if you're watching this at any point now or in the future. That would be awesome, and we do appreciate that because we're just here to have fun. But it's also fun if people see us and say hi and make us feel good about ourselves. With that, we're gonna be gone. 15 minutes is our normal break time, so we're looking at about the 50 mark on the hour, and we will see you guys then. And welcome back, everyone. Thank you for sticking around, those who did. If you are joining us now, the party has staked out really quickly the clothing shop. They followed one of the patrons of the clothing shop down and entered into a magical shop, of which they discovered within a gnome magician who was accompanied by a young halfling female and a kangaroo, discovered to be Sunny's former master, Romy's ex-husband, of name which he knows not. Lost in the divorce. It happens. Anyways, the party went in the magical shop. Didn't really get much information from Maximilian there. However, got a few ingredients and have now exited the shop with thoughts to perhaps check out the Green Hollow Clothiers. What are we up to, guys?
Literally that. I think we do I change? No, I'm gonna stay as a 5-foot version of me for the moment. And we're gonna head on in, just knock on the door and see what's up.
All right.
Open up, go on in.
All right. You guys step in. Standing within this kind of center as the door opens, you see a a halfling woman, kind of blondish hair that's been like put up in a bun, very nice, like tunic looking attire, stands there and kind of smiles as you walk in. Welcome to Green Hollow Clothiers. I am Liliana. How may I help you?
Liliana, hi. I am looking for a couple of pieces for my friend here. I point at Sunny. Looking for a suit to wear about town to show that he is a businessman. I want to show that he has got some moderate amount of wealth. I don't want to be picked out as a mark, though. I want to look good. So what can you do?
All right. And she kind of like walks over to, there's like a statue here on this pedestal, and she like gestures at it, and it kind of shifts a little bit to be shorter and take this kind of somewhat like kangaroo shape, but not definitive and hard. It's just kind of like there's like,
it's kobold shape, isn't it?
yeah, it kind of looks like a kobold a little bit.
It's little fuzzy.
Yeah, just edges around it and nothing like super crisp, but she kind of gestures, and like very nice like dark suit kind of appears on this thing. We thinking dark clothing? You want something brighter? What's the aesthetic we're going for? And he mentioned, you're businessman. Is there a business that I need to integrate into the clothing?
I pipe up when you're on about color, and I was like, I don't want bright colors. I don't want to stand out like that. Business wise, I don't know how to say it, so I'll whisper into Romy. I was like, I want to be able to reach into my pouch. Like, is that something?
Yeah, absolutely. So for the clothing that we were looking to get, there's actually a special feature that we'd like to keep available at all times. We'd like to make sure that this space here, I indicate without touching Sunny's top of the pouch. I go, this section here needs to be freely available at all times.
Mm,
And you
okay.
want to be in a position where maybe elasticated so that it can actually be pulled out and then snapped back into position. Would that be something you could do?
Of course, everything's possible here, Green Hollow Clothiers. And she kind
To
of
have
like,
that as an option and to not have that be obvious that's an option. Make it
yes.
seem, yeah, okay, fine. You understand.
All right. I think we've got a general gist. You said not bright. Do you fond of dark, like black, and it goes all black, or she's like with a dark brown? Might be too close to your fur tone.
Maybe like an ash grey or off tone black, something that's dark but not harsh.
And as you say, like ash gray, the statue itself, like the clothes on it, shift to like an ash gray, and then you say off black, and it goes to like that very dark, like gray, but not 100% black coloration to it.
Yeah.
Either one's possible. I think some, maybe if we're going dark, we do some silver trim or something to that akin, and it kind of like forms this like silver trim, double-breasted kind of look to it. Collarless, or do you like having a collar shirt underneath, or cravat?
Yes,
or...
a shirt. Yes.
Okay. It like shifts to be like double-breasted, but with like an opening, like a white shirt underneath with like starts with a tie, and she says cravat, and it shifts to like a kind of cravat look to it.
Maybe a 4 square as well, but then the front pocket.
And like a pocket forms, a little square pops in there.
I'm starting to get more distracted about the magic now, and it's very close to the illusion magic there.
Yeah.
And I'm interested by the actual. Is it yourself that's making it change, or the item that's making it change?
Oh, we have an enchantment upon this little construct here that allows it to shift and change and perform, so that we can get a good visual representation for the customer and for ourselves, so that we're on the same page before the actual clothing is then designed and cut.
I'm really enjoying it.
I'm glad. That's what we aim to do here, to please our guests.
Interesting that you say that this construct was designed for you. Did you have to go to a bespoke magician for this work?
Oh, well, they are fairly simple crafts that I have worked hard on performing myself, actually.
Oh, right, okay.
Can I insight check that, please?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Let's see. Insight. Wrong person. Got it. My luck, honestly, it opens the wrong blinking thing as I click mine because I was looking at it.
I didn't know you had.
Ooh, 17.
You can tell that she's telling the truth. She did, in fact, make it herself.
Okay.
You can also tell she's not very good at lying.
Right. Okay. Nice to know.
She rolled really bad.
You made this yourself.
Yes. I have
Quite impressive.
minor magical abilities, and I'm always good at tinkering and working on things.
Do you know anyone else that does these constructs, as you called them?
Oh,
I'm interested myself. I could never do it, but would love to know.
yeah, there's a few. There's a few people throughout the city. Some have full-on shops. I never felt that I was skilled enough to have a full shop dedicated to that, but good enough to make these simple things for the shop, and a couple things to help us out.
Do you visit these other shops often? I mean, beautiful women such as yourself must Must have admirers in these shops when you go in.
I do go to a few of them. Some of them give me ideas, and some I buy material from for my own works. Yeah.
Who would you say you admire the most for their work?
Oh, Gandry's Gears and Gadgets is my favorite spot. Gandry makes some pretty amazing things and has probably the best, well-tuned materials for my own crafting abilities.
You sound very, as you say, admire of this person. Do you like him other than this as well? Does he come into your clothing shop as well? You guys ever have a bit of back and forth with work?
Oh, Gandry's not much one for fashion, sadly. He's more in the oils and the messiness of it, and he's fine with that, which would never be a thing for us here at the Green Hollow Clothiers. I keep trying to get him to come in and buy something, even offer him a nice discount, but he refuses. But I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Your clothes, and she kind of like gestures. What sort of attire for the shirt are you looking for? Do a collarless, a nice like lighter gray, and it kind of shifts to like a collarless neck, or I think a tie would still look very nice on you. That forms in.
I look at the tie. I never worn a tie, but I like it. A tie, yes.
Okay. Are we thinking a splash of color for the tie and the square, or you want like just a gray tone to kind of offset against the darker?
Well, maybe a bit of color, yeah. I then go up to the magic item myself out of curiosity, and I start saying colors of the tie. Blue, green.
Kind of shifts as you do.
I'm going through colors, and then I'm like, we went to what was that last place we went to? They had the larger the golem. They had what was the name of the place? I'm referring to our employer right now. Trying to drop her name. Once one of them. Name, though? Not yet. I haven't. No, I'm waiting to see if he reacts, if anything, to the sound of the large golem.
Yeah. I know the place. They had that supply of what was the name of that fabric that we found? Oh.
Just kind of like standing there staring over at you guys.
Has there been any change in the reaction so far to it?
She's at least attempting to keep a straight face. Are you giving an insight check?
Yeah, because he's curious about this person. No, it won't clip.
I won! This is going great.
Well...
Romy, you can't tell at all. Ice, she seems to be kind of annoyed at these suggestions of the construct in this other place, but she's trying. You can tell she's trying to keep a straight face.
Yeah,
he's not going to do anything for now, but he's very much just keeping an eye on her very intently.
Not sure.
Right.
I remember
this.
Sorry.
I got a 17. I got a 22. That's fine. Okay. I guess seeing the slight annoyance, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to insult. It's more I was trying to match the color, but couldn't remember the name.
I just kind of help up here in the front of the shop. I don't really deal with the suppliers or the other other aspects of that business.
So there's someone else.
I actually asked your name.
What?
Oh, I'm Liliana Green Hollow. My husband's the one who does all the actual interfacing with the suppliers, and he's the
Mm,
clothier genius who will be able to take whatever we decide on here and turn that into a piece of clothing masterpiece.
Hmm.
You
I'd
know,
love to meet him.
Romy dear, as we were drinking our tea outside, you did notice a beautiful color on a young lady that came out of this place right before we came in.
Oh,
Didn't you?
yes. Oh, she had a wonderful dress on. Was that from yourself?
Oh no, that lady I had never seen before, but she came in, and she had some desires for things to be made, placed in order, and said her husband would be by to pay for it when it's completed. So we should have that ready for, as we would any order in the next few days.
Oh, of course.
Depending on the difficulty of it.
Did you? You were saying that obviously because my friend really loved the color. Did she give you her name at all?
Tristana, I think, was her name.
Tristana.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I could find her.
Tristana
I could just talk to her to find out the
Furrow, I
name
think,
of
is
the color.
the name she gave me.
I don't suppose you happen to know what hotel she's staying at.
Oh, hotel. Yes, she said she was at the hotel. Oh dear, what was it? Oh, the hotel.
That's the name and burns into flames. What have we done? What have we done?
The Hotel Adonis was the name of it. Hotel Adonis.
You've got a little bit of a nosebleed there.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I wonder what happened.
Excellent.
Excellent.
No, that's good to know. Thank you for your help. Can you do the measurements here with Sunny and let us know how much it costs? Money is an object, but
I mean, that's the next question, I
let's see what we
suppose,
can do.
is what price range are we looking to spend? Are we looking for 1,000 gold? Are we looking for maybe the 500 gold range? Are we looking for like 200 gold range? Maybe 50 gold range?
I pull out 100 gold pieces, and I put it down and I go, Sonny, this is not a gift. This is an investment. So I will put 100 gold pieces towards this for you.
Thank you. I slide the 100 gold pieces and go, that's our budget.
All right. I think we can make something very respectable out of that. No problem.
Oh, one thing.
Mhm.
I pull out my wand and go, may I just inspect it for my own interest very quickly before we leave?
Oh, yes, sure, of course. While you do that, though, I will take some measurements, if you don't mind. She kind of pulls
Of course.
a little tape and starts, like, wrapping around different parts of your body. And
While she's doing that, I will cast Detect Magic on the item. 2 reasons. Interest for myself to see if it's just a low level enchantment, how has she done it? And if it's something I can do. And secondly, does the magical signal smell like the trigger effect from the other golem?
I love it. That's right.
so as you cast, you will get a couple little bits off this. There's the obvious, like, illusion magic that is used to, like, alter appearances of things on it. There's also the transmutation school that would be the actual like animation of like the construct. There is quite a bit similarities in the magics that you're seeing, with slight variations. Like, give me a, I guess, Arcana check, and we'll see.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Dirty 20.
yeah. So definitely,
Go.
the magic here is used in the magic from the construct that you had seen. However, there were some like subtle like differences, and now that you're kind of comparing, because I remember you rolled really high on the last one too.
Yeah.
This is like a co-author sort of thing. Like, this is one element of the magic that was put into it. There was more magic put into it from a different source that
Okay.
helped complete the other one that isn't present in this simple construct.
Okay. One programmer and a big team. I get you.
Yeah, at least, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot more to it. Like, it's just like subtle lines of code, essentially, if we're going with like a programming thing, that are different between the two.
If it was in an 80s movie, you'd see him overlap, and they'd be like, oh, it's not quite there.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I get you. Thank you. I guess we return in. I guess you're waiting for how much time?
This should be fairly easy enough to manage. We have all the cloth on hand. Give me 2 days. I can either have it delivered to your location, or if you'd like to come pick it up, then say the evening of, not tomorrow, the day after.
We will come pick up. We'll come pick up. Gives us a reason to say hello again.
Perfect. Well, I will put my husband to work.
Will it be himself making it?
Of course, yes. He is the masterpiece behind all of our fine clothes. I have not been able to find someone to replicate his style enough to allow him to step back from the business more.
I know it's not the most grandeur job, but I'd love for him to be there, at least to thank him when I get it. It'd be nice to put a name to a face.
I'll see if
or
that
a
can
name
be
to
managed.
a scene as such.
Yes. I will see what we can do. He's very busy, but yeah. For an admirer of such things, and one who obviously knows his magical abilities, I will try my best to get him here for you to meet him.
Thank you. I look around. Does anybody else want to ask us anything, or wait till we come back in 2 days and ask the big guy?
I was just actually wanting to potentially think about a piece of clothing from here. As you can see, and he's looking down at his like plain blooded shirt. He's going, I was wondering if you maybe had another top more in the maroon variety, as well as maybe a long leather overcoat.
She kind of, I don't work much with leather, but we could see. She kind of like walks over to another statue, and it like shifts to be like a bigger, more feline version, leaving the like pretty much the done set up version of what Sunny had kind of looked to get. Well, maroon shirt, all right. It shifts to give like a maroon shirt. Are we looking for something more rugged, more soft? Do you like a silk, or like a sturdier cotton sort of blend mix?
Cotton should be fine.
Okay. And you said leather overcoat. You want to stick with kind of the dark aesthetic there?
No, I was thinking more maybe tan.
Tan? Okay. And it like shifts to kind of show you like a maroon shirt. Any necktie you'd like to go with that? Do you want like the rope tie type things that they have, like the Western style rope tie thing, like appears on there, or do you want something more cloth based, like your friend, like a tie itself, a bow tie maybe with checkers?
I'm a simple man of simple taste.
So just the shirt and coat. Yeah, should be able to do that. Anything special? Any requirements?
I would like potentially right at the back 2 extra loops of leather at the back, just sewed into the coat, just enough to maybe hold the, I don't know, a sort of, like a staff or a stick of some sort, but two please, ideally, at the back there.
All right.
Everyone stares at your axes.
He thinks he's being subtle. He's not. He's not. Being
Yeah,
subtle.
kind of looks at it. It's like, okay, I got it. I got the idea. Fairly simple.
Sticks for fishing. Fishing sticks.
I'd say if you're going for the more simple, you could probably do 20 gold and get that for you. Same time your friend's clothes is ready.
Sounds delightful.
Okay. I mean, and this is like top notch, like, but it would be, yeah. So, she kind of pulls out her tape. Do you mind? Just like starts to, measure different sections.
Yeah.
Kind of see as she measures, like the statue like shifts a little bit so that like matches your proportions a little bit more exactly. Mm-hmm. Well, perfect. You paying now or upon pickup?
He'll take out the money and put 25 gold and just say, pick the lining of your choice for the coat. I trust your instinct.
Very nice. All right. She kind of gathers up the money and, well, is there anything else I can help for you, gentlemen? Do we need anything for the lovely lady here or the dark-skinned fellow here? Do you guys need anything?
Stellar.
Okay.
All good.
Well then, I'm gonna get all this information to my husband and we'll get started right away on this.
Thank you very much.
I think we head outside.
Yep.
All right. You guys exit the building here, the Green Hollow Clothiers.
Well, folks, I assume that we are headed towards the hotel now, or did you want to regroup now that we have a destination in mind?
Destination.
I'm missing.
The hotel.
No. Yes, of course. I'm up for an early night and copying stuff into a book after buying what's needed.
I was going to say, Cyril, I think our friends here may need to rest their heads and minds after being slightly broken and having an embolism.
That I understand.
But I'm up
Sunny
for drink.
said, "Let's meet up."
I'm willing.
I'm looking at Cyril like and he's going through the full gamut of emotions to someone saying, "I need a drink," and him not responding to it.
Let's go get a drink then.
All right, where are we heading off to, guys?
Romy is going to head back to their house to prep a few things in the house and make the house tidy because she knows for a fact that Ice and Cyril definitely have not made their beds. And that's been upsetting her for at least 2 hours now, fully irrationally. So,
Ice is maybe just going to find a corner shop to get maybe a couple of bottles of some sort of spirit to head back to the house with.
All right.
Carry homes.
some sour milk.
Sounds good. Sour milk. Yeah, I'd say you're able to find somewhere. Let me see. Just trying to look up the approximate bottle price of something. Okay. Say for, depending on the quality of it, like 5 to 10 gold for a bottle of like some sort of liquor, depending on, you know, whether you're wanting cheap or.
Well, he'll maybe do a bit of both. He'll buy the sort of cheapest one he can see, and the expensive one, and just want to try them both.
Okay, sounds good. I mean, because it's saying that like a glass bottle is 2 gold pieces, so you're spending like 3 gold essentially on the liquor. So there's 5 gold for the cheapest, and then like, I mean, there's some very expensive ones, but you know,
He'll go for, you know, the sort of the expensive but not like breaking the bank level expensive ones.
so go one for 5 and one for like 10 gold,
Perfect.
somewhere in there if that fits the budget.
Does indeed removed as well.
Okay. And I mean that's a good supply of alcohol that will last you guys for a little while. So if you guys go back to the apartment that you guys have, of which I guess Romy and Sunny would have headed back first, gotten themselves settled in. So we're working on copying spells and anything else anyone's working on? Romy's cleaning.
Cleaning the house.
Cyril has experienced the anger cleaning of people in the past, so he just puts his feet up and pulls his hat down and takes a nap.
All right.
He will wake up to a bed that's actually been tucked in around him. Like, I'm making a bed with a person inside it.
Oh, he's not in the bed.
Insane.
He's just in a chair with the, very classic
Oh,
Yeah, he's just
right.
trying to stay out of your way.
Okay.
hat down. Yep.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the effort. It's good.
Due to the fact that you've done that and ice was like black out from earlier on, this ice would go back in, see this lovely neatened room, and just think to himself, I'm a really tidy drunk, and just go straight into a bath.
I mean, I can. Fine, it's fine.
It is.
It's fine.
Totally forgetting how he even managed to get to the table in the morning was being dragged there.
Yeah.
But
Well, we made it.
Nice.
With everyone there, I guess I will serve out making dinner. Gonna do like a Spanish omelet and some little bit of mushrooms thrown in there as well.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll whip together a dinner for everyone.
Enjoying the
Right.
fact that I have all this stock now. I have a fully stocked kitchen. Oh, it's good stuff, you guys.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I used to go and pour some of the liquor out for everyone with like a wee glass before dinner, a wee sort of thing to make them feel warm inside again.
Is it the cheap or the nicer stuff?
Oh, the cheap.
Okay. Yeah. It'll put hairs on the chest, but you
Oh
know.
yeah. Go over and like hand one to Sunray, saying it will help him focus, and then one to Cyril to wake him back up again, and one to Romy because she's making the dinner.
Help me focus. Okay.
Kind.
Never
Very nice
again.
of you.
I love Sunny so much.
Never again.
It's aggressive. It's so aggressive.
Eyes literally watering. I'm gonna run the ink. And I literally take 2 minutes away from what I'm doing because I don't want to mess up the work I've already started.
Technically, it has to be uninterrupted, so you have to start all over
All
again.
over again.
Well, it wasn't interrupted by my tears because I stopped it.
It's fine. Roll concentration.
that
2 hours and 45 minutes in, and that's when I come up to.
Dead to me.
Well, so mark
Well
off
done.
50
Well
gold. All right. Yeah, no problem. You guys set about doing that. So go ahead and mark off anything you want to work on. Not going to be interrupted here. Anything else you guys are looking to accomplish during this evening, or just moving on to the next day?
There's not much we could do up in our flats, right? There's no balcony that overlooks the city.
No, I mean there's windows, but nothing that's
Right.
like, you could see if there's like a rooftop or something to this building that you could get onto, but
Yeah, no. I mean, I could, 100% just Missy step up there. I won't. I guess after dinner and we've got the effects of the whiskey and kind of chillaxing, it's been emotionally hard for half of us today.
It's been physically hard on the other of us.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a complete smorgasbord of long day itis. So I think, is it the weirdest thing in the world for us as four grown single people to just collapse early on, wake up the next day, and then get on with it?
No, and I mean, in game terms, like, anytime you guys want to call it a day base, like, in this sort of situation where there's not, like, a dungeon that you're crawling through, it doesn't necessarily mean that everyone wants to sleep. You could have stayed up talking, drinking, reading, whatever you want, but essentially, yeah, it's perfectly fine to be like, alright, there's nothing more for us to do today that we want to accomplish today. We're going to move on to the next day. Hell, if you wanted to say, we're just going to stay in our apartment for the next 2 days, and then go pick up the clothes, that's fine too. So, whatever you guys feel, I just want to make sure I'm not jumping too far into the future and you guys being like, oh, I wanted to do this. So, yeah, you guys are welcome to take your long rest. Just mark off, like, for Sunny, for your spell edition, go ahead and add the spells and remove whatever gold components that you calculated.
Yeah, won't let me remove it all because it's over different domination, so if 100 gold, remove, and then goodbye all my plan.
Buy all my gold. Welcome to being a wizard.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the name.
Yeah. Name of the game. Some people need shields and armor, and you just need pages. All right. The next day, strikes. Sun starts coming in, creeping in through the windows. As far as like an apartment goes, it's fine, but there's not like nice amenities. So basically, like, there's not really like curtains and things like that block out. So the sun comes in full force as soon as it like crests the nearest buildings and starts striking in. So it's probably fairly early as that starts to rouse you guys.
Curtains. I have to buy curtains. Morning, Sunny. breakfast. I'm gonna have some tea.
Sure.
We're gonna head to the hotel today.
The hotel. Which hotel?
The
Whose hotel?
Hotel Adonis. Hotel Adonis.
Is that for the what was the name? Tatiana? No.
That's where your ex is staying. Where my ex is staying.
Yeah, I'd rather
Avoid them.
get them. Well, if I'm going to face them, I want to at least look different.
Good first, right?
I
Okay.
could keep an eye out while you two prepare yourself.
Well, I mean, it's
Oh.
gonna take another 10 days until we get to the other.
Yeah.
I suppose we have to do that.
We could potentially ask about for the who else may be knowledgeable on these golems.
We got the name from that. Clothier.
Yeah, the person who supplied him with the construct.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Then
that
let's go
definite? I
find
didn't
that.
realize that was the actual the person. I just thought you were talking about people whose work she admired. I didn't realize that was the actual.
I'm just
Gifter.
taking it that I'm taking it as she's mad of the work. She's got a construct. He does constructs. Maybe, she spoke to him about them before.
Well,
Right,
it's definitely worth
you're pulling a thread to be pulled.
You're also pulling a half-wit's thread here. I'm not the thinker of the group, but
No, but to be honest, I did have a look at her magic, the changing doll, and it was similar to the magic cast at our boss's house, but wasn't complete. It was missing. Somebody else put steps as well as her on, if it was her, or somebody took the same methods. And I need a little bit more. I need to understand
So what was
more.
What was the name
oh,
of the person that we had? I didn't hear that.
Oracle DM. I may need to call back on you. I can't remember now.
Gandry. So I have Gandry's
Gandry,
Gears and Gadgets.
All the G's.
Yes. Alliteration in shop, making this.
GG's.
The GGG.
Hey, we've got a takeaway in town called GG's, so
Oh, okay, there you go.
all I'm going to be thinking about this place is called GG's now.
Okay. Just gonna make you hungry.
When am I not?
The magic
fair
shop
enough.
could be classed as M&M.
All right. Anyways, so yeah, is that the plan? Heading to Gandry's or?
Yeah, why not? Like,
Okay. Yeah, I assume you probably inquire at the desk of this apartment complex, sort of thing. Ask
We have-
them.
We have found the concierge to be more than amenable.
He will give you general directions towards Gandry's. It is probably like the southern kind of dockside area. Not too far, honestly, from where you guys are at. Guys head over there in the morning. You see, mainly it's like it's a shop, but the front doors have been basically pulled. The front wall of it has basically been pulled open, so there's open areas. You see there are several large constructs that are just standing stationary there. You see inside there's a human male with kind of a big burly beard, mostly gray hair coming out of what once was probably more of a black tone to it. Muscular enough, but still has a pretty big like dad bod sort of vibe, like a bit of chunk in the middle. He's got a leather apron on. He's got like a tan shirt with the sleeves that have been like rolled up to the edges, and there's like grease smeared across his face and hands and arms. He's got like a tool belt wrapped around with like hammers and wrenches and stuff. And kind of like as you walk in, one of the near constructs kind of looks at you, goes, "Greetings, welcome to Gandry's Gears and Gadgets." And like with that, the human like kind of shuffles around, peeks out from behind like this. It's actually like what looks like a grandfather clock sort of thing, with like a wrench in one hand and a screwdriver in another. Looks over. Hello. I am Gandry. Welcome. How may I help you today? Starts tucking away
I
the
look
tools.
over it. I suddenly realize I don't have a line of questioning, and I look at everyone else like,
I will step forward. Hello, Gandry. You say your name was.
Yes. This is Gandry. Gandry's Gears and Gadgets.
Lovely to meet you. To be honest, I don't know where to start with the questions I have. I've
Beginnings
stumbled
usually best.
across. I've stumbled across a lot of constructs recently. Some with enchantments to show you what a dress could look like. As I gesture out towards where the direction of whatever the shop would have been, other side of town, I guess. But like this, I've also seen constructs to protect cages on trains.
That sounds more useful than dress showing.
And I found myself intrigued and wanting to learn and know more. And I didn't think of a better place to come than a place like this, which would obviously know where and what questions I need to ask.
Okay. Well, so you want to be my apprentice or something?
I'm merely sparked an interest at the moment.
Oh.
I don't even know what it entails. I couldn't commit to an apprenticeship.
maybe a
And I can't.
Jones would have been able to help sway him.
I'll just walk. I gesture like, for instance, this construct here Did you make it yourself?
Yes. Well, yes. Mostly myself. Yes. Couple other guys around, pitching from time to time.
Mostly. So is it normal to have multiple people work on a construct then?
Depending on the complexity of it or the use of it. I am better at the actual mechanical buildings of things. I know a little bit of the animation abilities, but if you want it to be more capable or more advanced, then someone with more innate magical ability tends to help to level in the enchantments on things. For instance, this particular one, he gestures at the one who had like greeted you.
Okay. If you guys want to do anything else, I feel like me and him are going to be in a conversation for the next 20 minutes to an hour. So,
Yeah. Is there anything you guys are up to while this guy starts to like nerd out on talking to Sunny about? It's very loud in your shop, though, so it's tough to hear. Feline.
This is a big shop, right? This is a big warehouse area.
It's a fairly large shop. Probably not like a full-blown warehouse, but decent amount of square footage here. There's a lot of junk, basically, like piled up in different parts. There's areas where there's scrap metal essentially setting up. There's areas where there's like what looks to be like a construct that's been kind of like dismantled and is in the process of being like tuned up or fixed or whatever. There's, like I said before, he's working on this grandfather style clock. There's all sorts of just random gadgets and stuff, along with anything that would go along, different parts and gears and things like that.
Ice.
I would be trying to keep an eye out for any constructs that looked similar to the one that we had to destroy, both in maybe style or metals used. Not that he's an expert on metals, but one that might look similar.
Okay.
Not being able to tell the fine points of it, but
I'd say either perception or investigation. It's kind of like showing Sonny this construct. It's like, for instance, this one here has a little bit of protection. What was the number?
22.
22. Very nice, very nice. Yes, you recognize within this shop there is a spherical object that has channels of a purplish stone or different colored metal that's inside of it. You can kind of see through some of the sphere. Looks very much like that core that Sonny had found that had that transmission capability of things. Kind of like it's sitting on a shelf along with another box sort of thing next to it, that has some little arcane symbols and sigils on it.
Not trying to stealth this at all, by the way. He's just going to pick up that core we spoke about and just walk towards Gendry mid-conversation with him.
Yeah. Now he's
just kind of wait for a quiet point between the two of them to question what this does.
This one here, it's got a little bit of protection abilities, so it will keep the store safe. It's designed to recognize new entities as they come in.
How would the new entities be set? Would it be a parameter of questions that would go up, or is it more like a set to safe people? Or would they have to hold a key or something, or is it just depending on the creation of it, is what's requested?
It depends on the creation. This particular one is just mainly aimed to stop individuals who didn't pay from leaving the building, or if anyone tries to hurt me, it will react. And it's just designed to recognize new individuals as they come up. It kind of stores a brief image of that in them, and then will greet people as they come in.
Okay, God. So it's already read us, and it okay.
Yeah, and if you were to
do you not
go away, I could at least for the next couple days, I could have it give me an image of you, so that I could, tell authorities, let's say, if you had beaten me up or stole something.
Mate, that's quite impressive.
So you're saying you're always recording our image?
Yeah, I guess so. Just it's a short-term thing. Mostly I don't use it much, but every now and then I have a courier that will run and get things. It does help to show the courier the people that they're looking for.
Excellent. And how long do you keep that information?
About 3 days is about all I have it stored in there for.
I see.
So the person who programs these, is that you? Is that somebody else? And also, when it's programmed, can it be tinkered with afterwards?
Well, it depends. So,
good question.
The thing you've got there in your hands, that is a kind of the core system of most of these more complex ones. I make that, and at least the physical bits and parts I make, and then I have that enchanted with a various depending on the protocols. Like on this big one, it's just designed to be here and do these simple things. It just has the core. But if it's more advanced, it comes with another correlating box that allows one to alter the dynamic of those codes, the orders. For instance, you mentioned someone protecting on a train, so you could have it go from protect on the train to, follow the package through the streets to, I don't know, attack somebody if you wanted it to.
Amazing. And sorry, you said you made these. So is this your design? Like, I like I say, this is brand new. Like, if I were to hold this up, would people recognize this as your creation? Or no disrespect, is this the same design that is throughout all, and you've just made this one as needed?
I mean, that particular setup is mainly mine. Like I said, I'm more the mechanical aspect, the magical side of things. I have a friend who we work together. I give them a certain fee, for them to do the enchantments on it, and then I'm able to sell that either as the core or put it in one of my creations and sell those.
Your partner, would they be able to answer some questions for me as well on that side? Like, and I will now drop the wife of Merlin. What was it, Lydia? Lydia's name. Just saying that. Well, to be honest, Lydia pointed me towards you, saying that you're one of the best.
I do an instant check. Is someone who says that?
Liliana, yes. She's
Yes, Liliana.
she's very kind. She's very kind. She's got some abilities herself. And hopefully, at some point, she'll be able to hone that even further, and maybe she can set up her own shop and not have to,
Oh,
continue
so
with
she's
that
not the
silly
one that
clothes.
assists you there.
Oh, no, she's not that skilled.
How is she not?
She's learning. She's learning a lot, but her magical levels are not quite high enough. The enchantments itself on this, that would be a good friend of mine, a Florina Devore.
Florina Devore.
Yes.
Devore?
Devore. Yeah.
Devore.
I will spell it out for you. And he kind of pulls out basically a business card and writes it down. And I dropped it in chat.
Perfect. I will take the business card.
Yeah, she's
Or write down.
she's fairly well known in the enchantment levels of things. She started out doing mainly magical items, but she's started to get into this construct building. She's been helping a lot. Actually, that's she's the one who I met Liliana through. Liliana and her are old friends, and
Okay.
Florina and I have done work together. Like I said, I commissioned her to do a lot of my enchantments.
Well, just as you're saying all these, I mean, as my friend here said, I can see that the talent that it goes into making these is it's undeniable. It's incredible. Obviously, the people who can afford these are incredible. But have you ever been that generous as to gift one to someone?
Oh, one of these things? No. I mean, the simplest of these costs me probably about 10,000 gold or so. So that would be quite a generous gift.
Can I insight check?
Oh yeah. Roll
Did
it.
we break a
I follow that
$10,000
one up?
robot?
14, probably not.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
I
You're
am
saying that it's,
highly impressed. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right. I was going to say, like you're saying that it's unusual for a gift to be made of these constructs.
I would think so. I
But
mean,
it's
one
not
would have to
unheard
be.
of, right?
I mean, I'm sure people do if had some wealthy patrons contract one of these for friends or others, but yeah, it would be quite a handsome gift. I mean, one would hope that they're very good friends or family for such a thing.
Yeah, it would be almost crippling to a person's business to do so, unless they were so rich it didn't matter.
Well, yeah,
it
or
just didn't matter.
must have been so enamored with someone that I've never been good with people. Just these things, and he kind of like pats the construct.
I don't understand that. Okay.
As he pats it, I take like a step back, not a step back, almost like a flinch, like, is it going to do something? And I'm like, do you ever worry that they'll, I don't want to say turn on you, but not do what you want them to? As I look about, obviously there's like rows of them. I'm looking very...
I mean, there's probably like
here.
4 or 5 in here. Some in non-functioning looking modes, like they're missing parts or they're partially constructed. To be honest, any ones that I've built personally, I built in a little part of my programming. I do. They recognize me. They will never hurt me. But I generally never heard of anyone that did anything against what they were told to do. It's not like they're sentient beings. Not these ones.
True.
Anyways. They follow very set parameters and need instruction in order to do so. Now, one that actually had sentience, and I mean, one would first question the ethicality of that. But the next one would also be, man, that would have been very expensive to have done.
I just, obviously, all my questions, and you wouldn't know this from me, but my mind sort of goes 100 beats a second when I start thinking. And if you say that, and I gesture to the item Ice is still holding, and like more sophisticated ones could be used as a distance remote to change. Can that signal ever be interrupted and changed? Could somebody, and then I start gesturing to other than machines, could somebody take over and then you're not safe?
Oh, again, I build my personal image into every base level. Now, someone else made it, who knows? Could it be taken over? I'm sure a crafty enough mage or someone with enough power possibly could crack into that sort of signal, but they'd have to know the magic very well. The easier thing would be is to have that receiver, that box over there, and give new instructions to the creature from there, and that could be done depending on the enchantment anywhere within the city, probably, if not further.
Wow.
More,
okay.
Crazy ones I've heard of. Never mastered anything much past several miles.
If I thank you. This has been really insightful, and I don't think this will be the last time we see each other.
Well, I hope not. It's always good to meet an inquisitive mind who has some ability. And
out of my own sheer curiosity, now fear making me fear what possible. If I were to ever face a construct, what would you suggest I do?
Run.
Or is there a just run?
I mean, that's what I'd do if it wasn't mine. Various ones.
If something need doing. And I can't do nothing. What should I be doing?
Say hide behind that one. Points at Ice. But other than that, most of them, you hit them hard enough, long enough, they start to break down. They are mechanical beings. You know, depending on how much wood's on them, fire sometimes is not good. But I've seen others that fire is good, so I don't know. Maybe levitate, as long as they don't have some sort of ranged capabilities. You know, many are. At least mine, they tend to be more, you know, fists and stuff. So if you have ability to like send something up into the sky, that might at least keep it contained for a while. Yeah, I mean, there's not like straight weak points unless you have some way to like get through all the armor to the core center. That's always the strong part. But even that, they're durable things.
I can see. Thank you.
So they don't have a simple on-off switch then?
I mean, again, it's all based on the commands and stuff that are factored in. Usually, once someone takes possession of one from me, I instruct them how to change the basic commands. I mean, mine have a phrase that I use that will turn them on or off if I need to. But you know, that I instruct people to change once they get it through the program system, the magics of it.
Yeah. Could you show us how you turn them on and off with this command? I'd love to see it.
Well, all right. He kind of walks over to a different one and like puts his hand on it. You see like his hand kind of glow a little bit. Awaken, and it eyes light up and it kind of like looks over at you guys. Meet George. I don't know why I call him that other than he's stupid, and I went to school with a guy named George that was dumb as a rock. This reminds me of him.
Very, very cool.
He kind of like just raises his hand. It's still in progress. I'm going to change the password for that one now, the ability. But there's also, I'll throw in a little magical twist with that so that it's not just the words.
Interesting. This has all been so interesting.
Well, I'm good. Most people fall asleep by the time I'm done explaining half of this, so it's you made it further than most.
Cyril's definitely just sitting there like, what
is this?
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Romy is in Cyril's lap asleep, like straight up.
I've asked, I think, enough questions for now on this subject, and I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Of course.
If I've got Flora's business card, is there a way of contacting her? Does she come into the store now again? Is there a place that I can? Does she have her own place that I could visit? You said she does enchantments.
She does enchantments. Yeah, she doesn't work out of a shop per se. She has a home on the eastern side of things. It's a nice enough home. Yeah, I can write down the address if you're trying to get a hold of her.
That would be amazing. Thank you.
Kind of like scribbles down the address. It's in the eastern kind of quadrant of the city. Kind of look for the. It's a dark green house with kind of white trim on it, and a white door. You'll see it.
Amazing.
Just
thank you.
Tell her I sent you, and she'll be happy to give you more information.
Appreciate it. I'm ready to go, I guess. Is the robot that you turned on and it said hi to us, is it still active? It's still on as hi? Or is he deactivated and it's turned back off now?
No, it's still kind of there. It's just kind of like looking around, like tracking
I will pull out my wand of detect magic and look at George and go, if you don't mind, I'd love to just get a brief scan of it so I can almost understand better.
No, go for it. Go
Not
for it. Yeah.
same what I was trying to do last time. Detect magic.
Yeah.
Interested in how the enchantments work, but in the second time, I'm also seeing if this is familiar.
Why don't you give me that Arcana roll, and we'll see.
Dirty 20 again.
All right, all right. Damn, that's a big plus to Arcana there, bud.
Yeah, it is.
No wonder we roll so high. You get very similar. You get the same nuances of things. You can tell that, like, there is an underlying bit of his magic that's in there. There's an underlying bit of magic that is very familiar. In fact, like, if you were to go put the pieces together, it seems like it would be the other part of the magic that you detected, but his magic signature, there's two signatures there. Half of it seems to be like the one you saw, and the other half is not, like, compatible. Yeah. But you can kind of see that, like, if you put the magic you detected from Liliana's stuff with this other magic, then you probably are getting about what you need.
Yeah.
So you just got to figure out whose other half.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you again.
No, of course.
I'll definitely come back to Gigi's.
We'll come on back to Gandry's. Yep. We'd be happy to have you. And, I mean, if you ever learn some enchanting abilities, I'd be interested in seeing what you can do, or, want to commission something of your own.
I might just do that. This is, like I said, been very interesting.
All right. Well, I got to finish up on this clock if you guys are done, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you again.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, of course.
Very much.
All right.
I think we head out.
Even before you guys are really gone, you can already hear, like, the sounds of him working on something. He's dived back into that clock and is working on it.
As he's turned away already, my hand, I just put it down in one of the piles. Yeah,
he seemed to not have been too concerned, like, with the constructs that are just, like, tracking you. He figured that it'd go back. All right. Guys, exit.
Brilliant.
The sound of him working. Anything?
Do we need to find the enchantress now?
Yeah, we have an address, we have a name. I'd definitely love to ask as many or more questions about the topic.
All right. Heading to Florina Devors.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. You make your way through the city. It takes you a bit of time, hiking through all these different spots. But you get to this kind of eastern area, and you see this nice enough, not overly, like, assuming, like, dark greenhouse with white trim, nice, like, white door, like, kind of big windows with curtains hanging in the window.
Okay.
So we think this person is, at the moment, our prime suspect, yes?
I will
come off like an actual businessman.
I will share what I've been slowly learning about the magical signature and the golem at the warehouse we destroyed. It seems that the signature used to make it maybe come from 1, 2, maybe 3, but I'm looking at 2 people at the moment. It seems like the creation of the golem, maybe one side of the magic, and then the actual programming of the golem is the second side of the magic. I think it's safe to say that Gandry may have made this golem, or at least been, or at least been Been the one to
Yeah,
source
like
the
he made-
parts.
Yeah, no,
We
he
should
made
behead
it,
him later.
Mm.
and he did it with no ill intention. I think this Florian Devore is your person we put a.
Perfect
Did you hear
timing.
that?
A little.
Just the mumble.
That's all we got.
I was going to say,
Um,
like, I think that Devore is the one who put the flavor on the golem, and therefore is the one that we should really be looking at.
Yeah.
Great. And now going for a rabbit hole of why she would do it. Well, she was introduced by the wife of Merlin, who's a so she's friends with her. And there may be something there we need to look into. Is it a favor to help a business out? If they can't open, then at least my friend's business can.
Do magical creators tend to live in the same circles?
Maybe it's just extra petty. Maybe she has a husband. The husband started to have eyes for the other one.
Oh my.
Tune in next time. Dragon Ball Z. Ah!
All right. Are we going up? We're aiming to maybe 20 more minutes or so, unless we want to stop before you guys go in.
We can stop before we go in.
All right.
Let's stop before we go in. I would normally be well up for it, but I have been not sleeping so good, and I was up super early this morning.
Perfect. No problem.
You've got lion tomorrow, and you know it.
In which case, are we
well,
good
I hope.
for, before we go too far,
Yes.
looks like the 1st of September? Is
Sounds
2
good to
weeks
me.
from now?
Yeah, that should be
Not for
fine.
me.
Not for you?
My brother's
for you.
18th is that day.
Okay.
Ooh.
What about
Messy.
next week?
Could do Tuesday.
Could do it
The
Tuesday.
25th, that's the bank holiday in the UK. I don't know if that affects anybody.
Doesn't impact me, but you might be out and about with yours.
Well, we can
Look-
sort this out offline.
Hmm.
Check in
No.
if people are.
Let the viewers see how
Yeah,
difficult it is to actually schedule a D&D session.
Yeah, yes,
Right?
because
Yeah,
because the people who
the
sit
sausage getting made, mother lovers. That's
Yeah.
how we do.
Yeah.
because the people who sit through watching other people play D&D have never had the funness of getting their own group together.
Yeah.
I have seen no less than 5 Reddit posts of someone starting off saying, "Hi, I really want to play D&D. I watch Critical Role a lot, and I think it looks like it would be fun."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure that we have the critical role of viewership.
Yeah.
What?
They were like-
We're just
We
slightly.
had a
Slightly
guy
under.
show up.
We're getting close.
Yeah.
Yep. 18 million
Basically,
more
their
views. And
viewership
maybe
is
we'll be
low.
there.
There's the real Bill show.
If we wait along a long enough timeline, we'll both be at 0.
Yeah.
Equality.
Anyways, keep an eye out. We will aim to do that either next week or maybe a different day. I'd like to try to keep it on a Monday, but we'll talk about that shortly. Either way, tune in next time, session 16. We'll see what happens. More questioning. This is obviously leading up for them to try to discover the culprit here and get there. So there wasn't combat happening yet today, but it is in the works and planned. So whenever they figure out and confront, we will see where we're at. Thanks all those who viewed and took part. We do appreciate that. If you're watching this in the future, drop a comment in the little comments to let people know that we were here, and I checked those out. And if you're interested in more of this, do all the follow, subscribe stuff. and we'd love to see you guys join us there. There's also other games. My partner of the channel, David, runs another game, I think, on Fridays. I think that's what we're down to. We're also looking at working on some like world building stream sessions that we're gonna iron out and fully disclose soon. Once that gets in the works, we'll let you know. Thanks everyone. With that, goodbye.
Peace, people.